Guys, here's my ninja foodie in action. I have right there, I'm like air frying a salmon. So I have 3 pieces of salmon in there, and I have it for 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I have it, I put it on 7 minutes. So in like 5.5 minutes, guys, it will be finished, and I'm just gonna show you what it looked like. Also, I love this ninja foodies, guys. I do. I did my sweet potato in there. I bake it in from here, I bake it right there, and then I did um, chicken strips in there too. So it's just kind of a good handy little thing. In the beginning, I was wondering, oh, this must be taking so long to to cook, but actually it's not. It's just like an easy breezy. So I love this. I mean, I should say I like, because I love my husband, but I like these little gadgets here. So let me show you what's my purple sweet potato look like. It's in my plate right now. I'm just kind of plating my dinner. So here, I'll take you to my plate. So guys, here is my plate, which is I'm waiting for the salmon. So this is my sweet potato, which is I bake it. What I normally do with my sweet potato, or just a regular potato, guys, I'll just put it in the microwave. I am all about easy. Make it fast, because when you get home and from work and you're hungry, so whatever is easier, that's what I'm going for. So I have that one, my purple sweet potato. I like this a lot, guys. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm gonna be using this more than the red skin sweet potato. Actually, this is what it looks like before I peel the potato off. doesn't look it doesn't look nice, but it's actually now I'm just gonna show you. The skin is white, and then when you peel the skin off, that's what it looks like. So I have 3 pieces of shrimp here, and then I'm gonna put my I love those roasted seaweed, so I'm gonna have that along with my salmon. So this is my roasted seaweed snacks. It's actually like a lot of well, actually it's a snacks, but you can use it as a sushi wrap. But see, I already have one right there. I opened one package already. I normally like 2 packages, and I like it a lot, guys. Even though I have high blood pressure, with that sodium in there, because it's kind of salty, but there's only 30. There's only 30 calories per package. So I like my 2 packages of this. See, that's my 2 packages of the seaweed, roasted seaweed. And then I'm just waiting for the salmon, and it's time to eat. Look, 1 more minute, guys. So it is done. Look. Wow. That's what it looks like, guys, for like 8 minutes. I think I burned a little over there. It's not really burned, it's just like because I marinated this with the bulgogi marinade, and that's why it's kind of turned that red. But anyway, time to eat, guys. I'm just hoping that the marinade will kind of make it taste good, but I'm sure it's flaky, because you can just tell that, from looking at it. But let's cut it out. I was gonna say, let's cut it open and see what happened. Cut it open, slice it up, make sure that it's so tender and flaky.
Look, everyone.
I know, isn't that look good?
You're gonna do a video. Hey, look, everyone. See, 7 minutes. It's what you got.
I'm recording you.
Oh.
See, look at that. It's so nice and flaky. So time to eat.
Plain.
My husband's plate is plain, he says. Would you like some shrimp? Okay. Here you go, guys. It's my tasting time. It's so tender and so flaky. Oh. And here's the purple sweet potato. Very good, very good. Here's my roasted seaweed. Good morning, everyone. My hair is still wet. I just got out of the shower, and so I just have to kind of check our backyard here. It rained hard last night. I mean, I even have to go to bed early. I went to bed at like 7:30. The reason is our power went out, so I'm just gonna surveying our backyard like right now, see what's going on, because it has a very strong wind. Like I said, power knocked out yesterday or last night, that is. At least our power come back around midnight, so that's good. So I'm just surveying here while I'm getting my dogs out, and so I'm gonna show you guys what our backyard look like right now. It's not that bad. So the backyard, everything's there's some limbs a little bit here. So since we have a power interruption last night, I was thinking maybe today I'm gonna survey the neighborhood. So here's my Lola, and you know, they just have to do the business this early morning. Actually, it is already like 6 o'clock in the morning. Lola, let's go. And it's still a little dark. It's because from that from the storm last night. Oh, by the way, guys, here's my pretty black-eyed Susan. That's what it is. And actually it's spread out, I should say. But look, part of what happened last night, it kind of knocked that way a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's just it's a flower, and it's kind of like they're flimsy anyway. So that's that. I'm gonna take you on the front here, see what happened too, because well, our neighbor. Oh guys, let me just go get myself ready, and I will take you to my neighborhood. And I'm gonna do rubbernecking here later too, since it's my day off. So let me see. I am just wow. Here's my Lola. Lola, you are checking out our neighborhood as well. So, oh, there's a tree in our front yard. So, well, our neighbor's front yard. So guys, these are just one of the tree that fell down during the let me see, I wonder if you guys can see it, during the storm last night. So we don't have power. Well, we did have power, or we do have power on my electricity in my house, but on my mother-in-law's house, it is still no power. They have a big tree that fall off in their neighborhood. So I almost fall off too. But anyway, this is just one of the tree that was kind of pretty much almost like uprooted. It is kind of, look at this. I know it's not really funny, guys, but this is just one of the damage that happened on last night when we have that storm. So everybody's working on the hood right now, on the neighborhood, trying to clean up the yard. And so I'm gonna show you also here in a few my mother-in-law's area. So I think what will be happening is that we are going to take my mother-in-law in our house, because he doesn't have electricity yet, and so we don't want that to it's kind of like dangerous for the elderly if they don't have electricity, especially that it is summer and it gets very hot in the house. So this is just, like I said, guys, one of the tree in the neighborhood, and I will take you to the other one. It's huge tree also, guys. I think that on the other street, it was like it was a big old oak tree. Sorry, I don't even know what kind of tree is this, but I would say it's private. It is like a pine tree family. I think this is like yeah, I don't know the name. You guys message me or comment below what kind of tree is this, but I think this is one of, like I said, pine tree family. I will leave it at that, because like I said, guys, I'm not really botanically inclined. I don't know these trees, but This one here, I don't know for sure the name of the tree. Look at this, guys, just like up here on the street. Look at the big tree. They're still working on it. Look. They're still working on it. This was kinda electric. There you go. They're working on the post also. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I am just pretty much rubbernecking on the neighborhood, guys. I probably would have like I'm gonna walk here later, but I'm just kind of running around and just like, you know, driving, rubbernecking, just see how much damage the strong wind or the storm has gotten in our side of town. So guys, I am now approaching at my mom's neighborhood. Let me see. Oh, somebody has cleaned up already this one here. Let me see. There, they have that already on their yard. Ooh, there's still somewhere there. Look at that. Okay, look at this guy. This is in the middle of the street. Look at that. So there you are. There you are. Let me see. Look at that tree. Oh my goodness. It's actually low. Let me just park here. So guys, Nakiki Marites. So anyhow, it's not really funny. It's not really funny. But this is what happened during that heavy strong wind storm. It's not quite tornado though. But the thing is, there's a lot of people actually in our neighborhood for now. At least we still have power. But in my mother-in-law's neighborhood, quite a few of them does not have electricity yet because one of this has happened. Hang on. Just look at this, guys. This is a huge, it's a huge tree in front of somebody's yard. You know, this is their yard right there. I mean, this is the house that is, but this is their yard. So can you imagine? Look how big it is. How big is the trunk or the tree itself? So the good thing is when it fell over to the street instead of in the house. It could have been worse if it really went into the house. Can you imagine that? That would be a lot of, it would be a disaster. So that's how big the tree. And it just kind of like the wind just take him down. So yeah. And as you can tell, guys, nobody has been working. The tree cleaning, tree trimmer people, they're actually still not, they're busy. They're overbooked because of this kind of like things happen. Everybody's calling for, you know, to help clean up and everything else. But yes, so this is like this is a 2022 a heavy storm, strong wind in our area, actually southern Indiana. I just want you to see, guys, how big is the tree compared to me. I don't know if you can see my whole thing, my whole body. See how big is the tree? Wow, the tree itself. I'm sure this is an old tree, but look what happened now. It's gone. So, like I said, this is my mother-in-law's neighborhood. So a lot of big trees in this. This is kind of like an old neighborhood kind of type of thing, you know, big trees, mature tree, I should say. We have a lot of mature trees, and that's what just happened, you know. Oh my goodness, guys, I just see that I have this is what happened when I get stressed out. I have that little kind of like blister. So anyway, so here's another in the same neighborhood with my mother-in-law. Here's another tree, guys. So here, see that? This is the park. So there's a lot of a mature tree also. And I don't know if you can see that. If you can see that one, guys, that's the wiring, electrical wiring, or maybe a telephone pole. But anyway, see, there it is, another big tree right in the middle of the street. So that's the reason why we have like so many, like in just like around neighborhood next to each other, two big trees fell right in the middle of the street. So anyway, my husband and I were thinking, or you know, not just my husband and I, but we think that it's the east side of our town that were hit bad with the strong winds, storm, severe storm that is. And guys, it really kind of like, it really thunder hard, lightning, and like I said, with those trees from the strong winds. and the news says that it hit up to 70 miles per hour on that day. So, and that's just actually like, this is our storm happened just a week after the there's a flood also in our neighboring state, which is like, you know, right next door, Kentucky. They have a flood, and there's a lot. Actually, the state of Kentucky is declared also like under the state of emergency, because there's a lot of casualty also from the storm, heavy rain, and flooding. So, and then after that, like that weekend, I mean, they have their flooding and everything, and then ours of course hit right away too, with this strong winds, or like, you know, like I said, storm. And there's a lot of people that are actually no power and all that too. So my mother-in-law doesn't have electricity yet, so that's what we're gonna be, you know, trying to take care of her. I just went ahead and checked on her to make sure that everything's okay. So we'll just see if she would not get any power again by the end of the day, so we might have to take her to our house. We'll just see, we'll go from there. So guys, we were just so relieved that my mother-in-law's electricity, it was restored about two hours ago. So instead of us bringing her to our house, you know, which we don't really mind, but of course we understand that my mom wanting to have her own independence too. So since about 7:45, 7:30, since the power has restored, so she decided to just stay in her house, which is kind of good too. So, you know, that part taken care of. The bad thing is, according to the news with the weather forecast, it says that tonight, like towards the daybreak, there is a possibility of another storm towards the daybreak and to midday of tomorrow. So we'll see what happened. The power just got restored, and supposedly it's another storm coming in, so we'll just see what happened, guys. But for now we're just kind of like relieved that, you know, it's all restored and my mom is doing well, and you know, everything in her refrigerator, it wasn't, you know, the good thing is, even though the power was off, there's no electricity, the secret is, do not open the refrigerator as often, you know, if possible. Just keep it closed unless you're really needing something from there, then open it and then shut it back up, you know, as soon as you can. So but like I said, other than that, everything was safe, so there's no worry and everything. We gave her also like dinner for tonight, so that's taken care of. So I guess, guys, we'll see what tomorrow brings, if there is really another storm coming in, so we'll just go from there. So you know, for now, thank you so much for watching, and I know it's just kind of like one of the things that's happening in this in this year. Obviously being like in middle of, well, actually, yeah, it's not middle of summer, but like summer, towards the end of summer, towards the end of summer, to have this kind of weather, it's really something new, you know. Like I said, so strong wind, it's almost like what they called it like a tornado characteristics, you know. So but it wasn't, there's no confirmation that it is a tornado. One thing they confirm is the strong winds registered at 69 miles per hour strong winds. So, you know, that's why all those trees, you know, that's why the trees that's been like matured and kind of almost like the root is not really grown deep into the soil. That's why, you know, when strong winds like that, it's just kind of like pretty much uprooted it somewhat. So, and causes, you know, with that said, I'm sure, in this area, in our neighborhood, I did not see anything that the tree went over their house, you know, so which is kind of good. But I'm sure I haven't really have time to watch the news also, but I'm sure some other parts of the area have had that, because you know you just can tell when the tree, or when and how the wind kind of bring the tree towards which, you know, which direction. So it could be towards the house, towards the street, or something else, you know, like it's just, there's just no telling, because that's what winds do. I mean, they are so unpredictable. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you soon in my next vlog. Bye.